if it is being played as a position 4.
As much as it feels like maybe they should ban TA, you see they ban Brood, and you're like, well, yeah, you don't want to get 10-pick Brood in a BO1 elimination match. So it makes sense, you know, you pick the lesser of the two evils maybe, assuming they even pick TA.
Well, Mag seems like very confident right now, the Navi's coach, so.
Oh, this is another Navi special sniper.
It is pretty good against Lina too. I mean, Gunnar, you can talk about it. You're the mid player.
3 of their cores are going to need a little bit more time.
Yeah,
Nico
so
Baby. Oh, he's going to be Primal Roared here. He does have the Incarnation. This is very heavy commitment from Navi. So that's going to be the first life. But now Mineski is here. They're going to be able to throw out the Perch on his Science. The Soul Catcher as well. They're going to drop the goal. I'm trying to finish off Nico Baby in his second life. He gets to the high ground disruption. Now coming in from behind. Moon and Ninja Boogie, a pair to be able to follow up on the Earth Spirit. Now Magical as well, who's dead. He just tries to lay out as much damage on Lina as possible. Even the Golem coming in for a helping hand. But Mineski easily routing Navi once again.
And that was the buyback too from Zayats. I think he assumed that the fight would continue. We saw what happened in the last game. If you go on this Wraith King, he just respawns, guys.
That is what his ultimate does, yes.
This is a PSA for Navi.
Yeah.
And for Keen, because I genuinely, at this point, don't know if they know that. Because that's twice now that they try to make that play, and they're going to get gone on. There's no ultimates on the side of Navi.
Science
got to be careful here.
Does manage to get a really good silence. So look at that ultimate. Oh, Navi, they can turn things around, especially with that fatal bots that take damage over time. They've already finished up the Lina. Ranger Potato's just going to die to the assassination of Magical, and Ninja Boogie gets cleaned up as well. They challenge for bounties, and this time, Mineski gets shut down rapidly.
And if Mineski, conversely, is going to make a play like that, they need to have more heroes there.
Yeah.
They still have the black hole. You at least need to threaten that. Going 3 men into the high ground with no vision seems just a little bit scary. Nice recovery from Navi. Counted them out a second too late. But still, that was such a head scratcher of a fight they took.
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they still had Golem, they still had all their ultimates up, and Mineski didn't have Reincarnation. It's pretty obvious that Nico Baby wouldn't want to fight there. Now KP, he's going to drop the black hole, yes, and he will hold him there for a while, but a Primal Roar finish him off. Crystallize, a multi-cast on him with Lina here as well. Laguna Blade cuts him down. Now he's going to be able to get the Eul Scepter LSA onto Seneko as well. Call it a 2-per for Moon, as he managed to help get 2 of those kills. Blizzy, possibly a 3rd on a hero like the Sniper.
Yeah, I could easily see the reason he went for the Blink BKB is so he can get to the back line, make life easier for himself.
Moon's trying to do just that right now. Not with a Shadow Blade, but with an Invis rune. As the rest of his team is pushing forward towards where he's at. They're going to be able to smoke pop onto Blizzy here, quickly taking him down. And Moon knows that Magical's somewhere around here, but Magical does manage to get the BKB off first. The rest of Navi, who are pushing forward for bounty runes, quickly TPing to the other side of the map. Zayat. He may just try and roll forward to get that other bounty rune. If he does, though, he's going to be met by Regent Potato, who does get the instant disruption. Nico Baby's here to catch him with the Rainfire Blast as well. Earth Spirit does not get a chance to roll out of this one.
You know what's odd is that both teams are hitting their item timings, so both teams are okay with the pace of the game.
Yeah.
It's always weird when that happens, because neither side is really playing with that much urgency. I think Navi's content to just sort of let them get these individual pickoffs, and Mineski's content with just sort of getting a little bit more map control at a time. This is one of the TI best of one syndromes where you're just a little bit afraid to make moves.
Yeah, and is that more beneficial to Navi because we both agreed that they had better late game, or is the timings of AC and Ashiva's around the same time for this Lina and Wraith King, is that just going to completely negate Navi's farm on their big physical damage cores?
I don't know if it'll completely negate it, but
disruption could save. Rage Potato also managed to get the purge. They have the Eul Scepter. No stun to follow that up because they knew Crystallize was going to use the BKB, but now they have to get rid of Golem, find a Primal Roar. Assassination, able to finish nothing. Managed to get the black hole right on the air. Rolled in, and he can't get the KP whatsoever, but they had no damage to be able to follow it up. Nico Baby was just a little bit too far away. A great upheaval, slowing everybody down. Magical responding to Moon, but Moon with the double damage, he can actually fight through that BKB, but Magical does manage to get to the high ground, so instead he'll turn back to help finish up Zion. Multiple buybacks from Mineski. They need to be able to get more out of this one. They do manage to get Seneko. A self-Eul's trying to defend against Crystallize as best as possible. Disruption there as well. Soul Catcher, Crystallize a little bit low. Oh no, and LSA actually barely clips him. They do manage to get a shot on Crystallize, but Moon is still dead. Nico Baby tries to finish off another round, and the Shadow Poison to be able to finish off Crystallize. But Nico Baby in his second life, look at him, he's just getting poked to death by Magical. Pew, pew, pew. Takes down the carry of Mineski, and now Ninja Boogie will fall as well. Mineski buying back to try and take that fight. They said this is going to be where we break Navi, and what a big pop there from Raging Potato. That's multiple kills he's gotten off the Shadow Poison, but at the end of the day, it doesn't fix that. That was a bad fight for Mineski. Foiled by that fast reaction of Crystallize. They just send Boone, go get one of those bounty runes. He's gonna try and push in the mid lane, but Magical, he's not slowing down one bit with this Aegis. He's gonna quickly chop down, looking at initiation. Because the Hawk, they actually spotted out where Raging Potato was. Mineski did not plan very well for the vision of the Beastmaster, and now the supports are gonna get caught. Ninja Boogie does have a force tap. Gets low ground, but it doesn't really matter for Navi. They have waited long enough. They say now's our time to be able to wrest control of the map back from Mineski. We're going to be the ones to take objectives and even threatening going into the high ground.
Yeah, they did smoke so that they can sit behind Magical. He's got this Aegis, and he's taking this pretty quickly. And the best part about playing Cypher in a game like this, Cap, is you have so much that can frontline and initiate for you.
And I mean, just look at the way he's just chopping down this tier 3. We intervene.
Look at the
look at that, the aggressive force step. Doesn't manage to get him up into the high ground, but there's the golem drop. It's going to be Ninja Boogie down first. Nico Baby in the back line. They do have the black hole. It's quickly canceled by the assassination, and that's 3 dead of Mineski with no buyback. That's why they were so loath to take a fight. But when it finally comes to them from Navi, Mineski quickly gets wiped, and that could just be it without buyback.
And this was our concern and the panel's concern. If you throw out the hole like that and it doesn't completely change the course of the fight, your hero's gonna feel way too slow.
Oh, look at that.
They know there's no buyback.
Yep.
Nobody bought back, and there's no hole even if they had it. They've got Aegis, they've got the Solar Crescent Sniper, Navi, they've got everything up. They're daring Mineski to do something about it.
Mineski, though, only need a few more seconds to be able to get there.
You gotta find out.
Overextend themselves on the thorn. We'll have to see as they make the initiation on Blizzy. Trying to finish him off, not quite enough. So now they have to deal with a Sniper who's trying to hit that throne right now. It is going to be Blizzy down from the Laguna Blade. They're going to be able to catch the Sniper as well. Of course, use BKB. That's the Aegis. He won't have the magic immunity in his second life. This is trouble for Navi. They're going to have to leave Magical behind. They took the tier 4s down, but did they just throw away so much of the game? They just gave away a wicked 6 streak to Nico Baby.
Maybe they think Navi will split up to farm a little bit, see what they can get, but they've got to be so careful because they're all-encompassing teamfight ability.
Oh, they found the moon! They managed to get the assassination, given enough vision for Blizzy to be able to get the Primal Roar, and this is very likely going to be buybacks forced out. They already used the God Strength from Crystallize, so he wants to use all that damage to try and take down the tier 2 if they don't find anybody else. And Mineski immediately go for trying to split push the map. They're gonna have to come back soon at this rate. Oh man, it's catching another one. Science rolling in. Trying to catch Raging Potato. That would be a massive kill, but now he's been caught with Soul Catcher on him. Looks like Nico Baby should be able to quickly bring down Zayed. And again, he has overextended himself.
Yeah, this is just going to be a 1-for-1 with the tower. Secure the shrine, Navi. This is the right move for them to take. There's no other tower that they should be pushing with. I mean, they popped the Sven BKB. They wasted their Aegis timing just to be able to try to kill him once. Knowing full well there was a very good possibility that he had the buyback. And if you take a look at Magical's build, and he's largely topped out. I don't know if you replace any of those items. Maybe you can keep slotting in and out treads.
Yeah.
But aside from that, he sort of hit his point.
Yeah, looks like he wants to keep his shreds. He's got to go for the Moon Shard instead. Poison after poison. Zayed sitting up is actually going to be able to get the push in. 2-man stun because of that. But the Abyssal Plane out onto with the Soul Catcher as well. That's a lot of damage, but will they have enough to be able to finish him off? They will. That is good enough.
They need to get out now.
On his second life is going to be able to look for more. Science is going to be caught with the Ult Scepter. Sniper's actually fighting this one. That's crazy talk. Magical sitting in the trees, but that's because Blizzy's gonna be able to lock down Nico, baby. Nico, baby, they need to be able to save him here with the Solar Crest. He's getting away. Magical one last shot, force tapping forward. This is crazy. He wants this kill so badly. He's willing to put his body on the line to get it, but it's late game.
I'm pleasantly surprised.
Both teams have something really scary in mind, though, which is we already talked about how Navi can end the game super fast. If you get to level 25 on Enigma, with all those Eidolons, like Mineski could just tear down buildings super fast. We're going to try and get a fight around the Roshan. They are able to get this purge initiation with a 4 times ulti cast. This poor Sven just got taken off by a blade. And now Moon, he refreshes up. He's got a fresh BKB, a fresh Laguna blade, and it's got somebody on Navi's name on it.
They're gonna reset, go in for this other Roshan. I mean, Wraith King, did he already complete the axe? Yes, he has. Unfortunately for him, I mean, his team was gonna take it. This will be the blessing.
Who's getting the blessing? Is it Ninja Boogie? It is. They're gonna give him that free extra fire blast, the unrefired fire blast for some extra power. KP. Okay. Give them the opening by letting them TP, mass TP to bottom lane and go for throne. Push that out with the Eidolons. Make sure we have our early detection system up and running.
And they are choking them out on the map. I mean, what a turnaround from what this game looked like half an hour ago.
Once again, they're going to be able to force out the BKB on Blizzy. Blizzy, trying to stay alive, is going to be saved by the Earth Spirit. Science pulls him back, and that is just enough. No! The last flame from Moon gets another one, another buyback out of Navi.
Top lane, Nico, baby, he's daring them. He's saying, I've got 2 lives. Do something about this.
Crystallize, he's the only one with 2 lives on the side of Navi. Where's he going to make his jump? Range of Potato, he'll always find the jump first. He's going to be able to get disruption on the Sniper once again. He is going to be saved, though. By Ninja Boogie, the shot comes out from the assassination. They're going to give up Megas here. Is Mineski going to go all the way for the throne? They jump to the back line. They do manage to get Sinango. Sinango with the chaotic offering. He's dead. He doesn't get off the goals. Now the tier 4s are falling, and Navi are going to have to take the 4 versus 5 with no buybacks.
Look at this. They're going for the base.
They're rolling. It looks like Mineski, they're actually just trying to go for the throne as quick as possible. Mineski is there to be able to respond. The throne is dying. Navi crystallized. He can't hold it in time. The Rainfire Blast will stop it. And it looks like Mineski, they've got it in the bag to finish up the throne while simultaneously defending their own. Mineski take it just as we pass over an hour. They hold strong. They hold discipline. And they hold strong. They hold discipline, and they finish off Navi.
And you could see KP with that look of disbelief. I mean, half an hour into that game, the morale must have been so low. But for them to be able to recover and look at this too, Navi, the end of the season, they're gathering around. I really like that they just did that. It shows how far they've come. I think this squad, they understand that they're still a young squad. Just the organization to put all this faith. They made it back to TI.
This is your next generation of CIS players, and unfortunately, we will have to say goodbye to them now. It's Mineski.